Hello, everybody. It's going to be a live video chat show where we do arts and crafts for adults.
Over mass production, and people got all gussied up to do literally everything.
Turn that off. So sorry about that. And we are going to get my iPad up here so we can talk to the chat room and see what's going on with everybody. See if I can't clean my desk up a little bit. I'm going to plug that in so I won't lose any battery life. Oh, there, that's my dog. She, let me get up here. She was outside of the fence a few minutes ago, and Joe went outside to see if he could find out where she's escaping from. She's an escape artist. She's got a hole somewhere where she can get out on the other side of the fence, and we don't know where that hole is. He's out there looking for it, but she's already in the house. She snuck in and got in the house before he could get out there. Hi, Margaret. So I got these stamps. I need to do something with those stamps. That's another day. We'll put them up there. I got some happy mail from Margaret, and she sent me a whole bunch of napkins. Woohoo! Whole bunch of napkins. So we're going to play with some of the napkins tonight. Because we can. Yeah. We are. So I love all of the napkins you sent, Margaret. They were so pretty. So we're going to do a napkin page tonight. I don't know what we're going to do, but we're going to do something. So this is a beautiful, beautiful hummingbird. Oh my gosh, that is just beautiful. So we'll see if we can't use him tonight. And I have a sticker hummingbird. And these came from the Dollar Tree. Joe bought these for me. They're on a big strip about probably 24 inches long with these big old. There's about 5 or 6 of these from Dollar Tree. And then she sent me a bear. We haven't done any forest things for a while. Maybe after summer, after we get most of the mermaid book done and some odds and end things out of the way, maybe we can do something in the fall with our forest animals. Maybe do some forest animals. And then the butterflies. Oh, this is so pretty. And the blue, I just love the blue, love the blue, love the blue. Love it, love it, love it. So we're going to do something with these tonight. We'll see what we can find. We've got the butterfly book, and it's probably close by. Haven't seen it for a while. Haven't done the butterfly book for a while, but I'm sure it's around here. Uh, I just don't see it at the second, but I'm sure it's here, and I'm sure it's close. But I need to organize all my books in my room. Hi, Zippy. How you doing? And these are not all of the this. And then I found she sent me this, and it's a Chinese napkin. And look, it's got a horse on it. Zippity, zippity. I'm gonna sing you some. And there's another horse, and I've already put it in Zippity's envelope. So let me get the other napkins that you got me. Joe opened them up. Oh, here they are. He opened the opened them up. Hi, Jane. Thank you. Hi, Jane. Thank you, Jane. Beautiful Jane. So we got the forest guys. So we've got this looks like it might be a groundhog or a hedgehog. We've got the panther, we got the cat, and there's the elk. or the deer, and we've got a raccoon and an owl and a squirrel and some birds in the trees. So we might do save this for the fall, but we're going to definitely use them for the napkin trade. And I got some trains. Oh, I got so excited when I saw these. Got some trains, and I've got the Chinese, and I got to put a couple of these in Zippity's bag. Need to take the backs off of them, and then we got there's the butterflies. So we've got Run for the Roses. This is for Zippity too. She likes horses. Woohoo! So she'll be getting some of those in her swap. And then I got the hummingbirds. So yeah. So I think we're going to play with some napkins tonight for sure. But these will be used for the swap. Now the napkin swaps for June. Everybody should have already finished up their uh, washi tape exchange. If you have not sent your washi tape out, you need to message me and tell me that you haven't done it yet. But they need to be done. They're past due if you have not done them. They're past due. They were supposed to go out by May the 15th, and it's the 16th. So please let me know if you have not sent yours out, and I can make arrangements and help you out. Nobody's in trouble. Nobody's in trouble. Hi, Lisa and Ellen and Carol. Good to see you. Got some new uh-huh. Got some new napkins from Margaret. So who else have I missed? I think I got everybody so far. Good to see everybody. So anyway, um, and that cat just started meowing just 2 minutes ago. She's just started meowing. I just don't know what I'm going to do with her. She just wants to come in here and just get me up out of my chair. I can't get up out of my chair. I'm staying in my chair. So yeah. So I do have my Japanish book out, and I thought I would look to see if I had any empty pages. And we haven't worked on this for a little while, but I've got some things to put in it. I got this little envelope, uh, like an envelope pocket with the Chinese writing on it, and it's from Cindy Levin. And I got some more. This fabric is some fabric that Margaret had sent me, and it's Oriental looking. So these two have to go in this book. I don't know if I have any extra pages. I might have to add some pages to it. And I could always put a little bit of fabric like in that corner. So we might just do it while we're talking. I'll put a little piece there. And I've got my pinking shears. And let's cut a little piece off. Like right there. And a little off the top. Like that. And we're going to put this right there. That'll look good. So we get that in the book. And I don't know if I have any extra pages or not. I think I've used everything. It turned out to be a really cute, got a card. This needs to go in there. So let's see if I can't put that. I'm run out of room. I can try to put it in like right there. That was from a card game, Antique Roadshow card game cards that I got. I think Joe found those for me. Hi, Janet. Lori, good to see you. I am. I'm feeling much better today. And yesterday, uh, Friday, I went and had lunch with Aaron. Oh, I got pictures to show you. I did. I posted them in my. I posted them in my Facebook group. Uh, Pictures from yesterday, and there's my sweet Erin. There she is. She's got. She was out on the beach, and she kind of got a little sunburned. She said she was under the umbrella, but you get reflections from. If you're beside the pool, you'll get reflections from the water. If you're on the beach on the sand, you get reflections from the sand, and you can get sunburned sitting in the shade. And I think she's had a wonderful time being down here. But we went out to a Mexican restaurant, and don't ask me the name of it. I can't remember the name of it. And this was our host. I got him as he was gathering the menus back up, and he left, and I just took it blindly and caught him by accident. And there's Beth and Joe. So we were so happy, and we had such a good time together. It was way too short, and there we are together. I took a selfie with her in the background. So she takes good photos, doesn't she? So that's Erin, and so that was great. We had a great day, a great afternoon together. We spent 2 or 3 hours together, and we were just at the restaurant, and then afterwards. I thought we were going to go driving down on the beach, but for some reason I couldn't get Joe to turn to go down that street. But anyway, we ended up driving around for a whole hour, and I was going to try to go into one of the stores, and I was too dizzy. I could sit, but I had no problem sitting, and it was an hour drive north up to go see her at Ormond Beach, and literally the restaurant was just a mile away. It was real close. So, but I sat in the car, and then when I walked into the restaurant, I got dizzy, and I sat down. Of course, there was a chair there, so I sat down until they sat us at a table, and I made it to the table without any problem. But then when I walked back to the car, from the restaurant to the car, I got dizzy again. And of course, I got into the car and sat down, and I was fine. And I was fine until I got home, and we had to walk back into the house. So every time I stood up, I got dizzy, and apparently, from my definition of what's wrong with me, it's hypotension, where my blood pressure drops when I stand up. And so today I have on support hose, and I have used these support hose before, but for some reason I stopped wearing them, and I guess I was better. I'm not real sure. It's been maybe a year ago that I bought these support hose. But anyway, I'm wearing the support hose now, so when I stand up, I don't get dizzy so quick. So so I think I might have a solution by wearing the support hose. And because when I stand up, all the blood rushes down into my legs, I think, and that's what's causing me to be dizzy. So hopefully, if that's the case, we can solve this by wearing the support hose. And I go back to the doctor next month, so we'll find out. So until then, because she took me off my blood pressure medicine, so it should be wearing off. It should be getting better and better. But anyway, that's where I stand with my dizziness, and we'll just have to wait and see. So anyway, that card looks good right there. So I'm gonna put that down. And I turned my hot glue gun on. So we'll get a little hot glue on that. And I'm going to stick it right there. That's where it's going. But I'm still going to need an extra page for that napkin. Because I got a napkin. Oh, well, let's see. There's a bird. I don't know where he came from. I got 3 birds here that I fussy cut out. And I got another butterfly fabric. So it looks like I might need to put a tip in. And some more oriental things here that I have with some writing. And then I have another little girl. So these can go in the book, but I think I'm going to put in a new page. I don't want to tip it in on her because she's got a dress. She's got a dress. I could use a tip in on this page. And so let me see what kind of scrapbooking paper I can use for a tip in. So see what we can find in my stash. Oh, heavens. Okay, so I got some paper here. Let's pick out a piece. That's a mess up there. I'm going to think this one right here. I'm going to use this one right here. It's kind of a light color, and it should blend in. I'm going to just use that whole sheet right there. So let's see if I can put this back up there. I'm going to have to stand up. Let me go and tend to the kitty cat. Maybe she wants to go outside. So just a moment. She's crying. I'm coming. Well, that shut her up for just a minute. I gave her some food. She might have been hungry. Dinner time. So, hi, Passion. Good evening. Glad to see you. You haven't wrapped your head around the tip ends? Well, does that mean you don't understand? Or, I wonder what that means. You haven't done them yet? Or you haven't figured out how to do them yet? Could it be something in the question department? Oh, see if I can get this paper back up in there. Let's see. there's not much room for some of it. So it's a tight fit. So I'll put in what I can and put the rest on the floor. Am I making it? I think I got it up there. Just this much more. I got it in there. So that worked. Oh, you cannot tell the difference between a tip in and a tip out. Well, if you fold this in half, I'll cut that edge off. If you fold this in half and you add a page, that would be tipping it in. But if you tape it to the outer edge, that is a tip out. So we're going to tip this one in, something like that. When you fold the page out, you're tipping it out. That's an out. And we're going to add a page. Let's see if we can't trim this little edge off of here. If I can find the mark. That should work right there. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. So I'm going to crease this real good. But we're adding a page. And so I don't know how I determined the length of this book, but let's see if I can't. And so we're going to tip this in, and I'm going to use washi tape to tip it in with. And I want to cut that off right there. Let's mark it. Get a little something to mark it with. So it's going to be like right here on that side. And this side will be right here. And it's 6 inches deep, so it'll fit right like that. Perfect. So, hi everybody, come on in. Belinda. Pay attention, important information. It's important. All our information is important. So, I think that's where I want to cut it off at. So, there. So, hello, Candy. Anybody else I miss? Good to see you all. So let's find some tape that we think would just really, really look good with this page. Let's find some tape. I can put my pinking shears back up. And I need to find my eyelets so I can make some tags. Heavens to Betsy, where would my eyelets be? So let's get some tape. And this is pretty gold tape. Somebody sent me this in my washi tape trade. And I don't remember who it was, but somebody just sent it to me just the other day. Was it Jassy? Jassy, is she here yet? And I'm going to use this gold tape. So what I want to do is I'm going to put some glue on this. And I guess I could put it directly. So let's get a piece. And I think that would be enough. So we'll cut this off here. And I'm going to put some glue on this tape. And I want half of it on the paper and half of it on the book. So if I hold this down real tight and pull it over top of the glue stick, it should put enough glue on it to stick down. And all I had to do was hold my mouth right to do that. And that's all it took. So this is in the book, right where I want it. And this is going to be on one side, and I'll do it again on the other side for good measure. So we're going to put that there. So, hi, me. Is me in here? How do you do, Tricia? Tricia. The little gnats are biting you. Oh, no. Don't like that. So, let's just trim that off. And then we'll trim this off. Of course, we've got glue on our scissors now. But we won't worry too much about that. Okay. So, good to see everybody. Oh, I'm going to take 1 minute and go and share my channel out real quick to my Facebook group. I do think that helps remind people that I'm on. I ought to take a survey, but I'm sure it helps. I'm alive. I just like to play on words. Paste and post. I'm alive. And then we'll go back to my room, my chat room, right here. There we go. So I just posted it. See if anybody else comes in. So anyway, Margaret sent me some napkins, and I'll show them to you again, but I think we're going to play with them tonight. And I got one napkin that goes in here. So we'll do that one first. So now I'm just going to flip this page back over to the other side, and I'm going to use some more of this. This is pretty. Oh, it's kind of it's a different color. I'm going to try this. It's got leaves on it. So let's get some of this one. And pull it through the glue. Like that. See if we can't get some gluage on it. Hi, Marie. Come on in. I'm working in the Japan book right this second. Because I got a new napkin from Margaret that it's Asian, it's Chinese. And this book is more of a Japanish. It's more Asian than Japanese. So it's a play on words. So we're going to put this there. Glue it down real good. Trim. Just like that. Get the glue. Gosh, it got glue everywhere. It's all right. We'll give that a minute to dry. We'll go back to the other side. And I think I'm going to put another strip because I think it's too close to the edge. So let's see what we got left here. Doesn't have to be the whole thing. But we've got it, so let's use it. We've got the whole thing. So there. Woohoo! A little bit more glue. So I thought you were supposed to be able to light coffee. To light coffee to keep bugs away. I have no idea. Never heard of the coffee technique. But it's definitely worth trying, huh? I don't know how you would make a coffee candle, but I guess there's a new way for everything, right? So we're going to put this here, make it a little wider. That is pretty tape. That is pretty gold tape. So we're letting that dry. You'll have to try Googling that one. Google it and see how to use coffee to keep bugs away. Go to your search engine and type in how to use coffee to keep bugs away. That's all you got to type in, and you'll get some answers. Do a search. So that was good. I got that turned over. And this side seems to be okay. So, and I'll put the napkin over here. Here's the napkin. So let's find it's a dinner napkin, and it's on 3 sides, and I just need 2. But I'm gonna put it in the middle, like right there. That's what we're gonna do right there. So I like that. I'm gonna pull this up, get my glue stick, and go down this side. I'm keeping my hand. I got my hand tight on the paper, so I won't lose place. So here is this side. Looks good. Then I can lay my napkin back down so I don't lose my spot. Just like that. And then we could go to the other side. And we'll glue this side down. And then we can trim the napkin. Oh, goody, 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 goody. This is good. So I'm going to take my paintbrush, a wet paintbrush with water, And I'm just going to go across this top, down the side, and then down this side. And that should pull away with the water. Pull the napkin away. And there I got it. Yay! And pull this side off. And throw that over there. So I got a page with my napkin. And if you don't like the feathery look of the napkin, you can always go back and trim that. And I think I will trim it a little bit. So I'll take my scissors and just trim the edges a little bit. And I don't mind a little bit of napkin there, it'd be okay. Like that. Just the sides. And I can leave the top. So there. And now I've got glue all over my fingers with napkin all over. Let's see if I can get it off. So let's see. Janet says, I'm a bit tired this evening, so I'm off to bed. Okay. Thank you. Yes, they were from Margaret. They sure was. And your auto changed. Margaret Elizabeth. That sounds like a good name. Margaret and I could be sisters. So anyway, I'm going to look how that just tore off straight as a whistle. I don't think I could have done that if I planned it. So there's that, and then we had a few more things that we were going to put in here. Let's see. One was the piece of fabric right here. I'm going to put this on this upper corner right there. So use my hot glue gun. Just a few more minutes and we'll move on. And I guess I'll do a little bit of stuff in the mermaid book. I'd like to try to finish my mermaid that I made with the felting mermaid. So that looks really nice right there, and that was from that jelly roll fabric that Margaret sent me. And I was able to mail quite a bit of that out in Happy Mail to some of you all. So the book is looking wonderfully wonderful. I'm going to put that in there too. It's just a trimming, but it'll pull that burgundy down to the bottom of the page. And I'm just going to use that little bit of burgundy fabric right there, and it kind of, pulls it down, and it's got that gold on the fabric, which is good. So I like that. And I do have another piece, and I could put another little strip like right there, and I think using my pinking shears is a good way to do that. So I'm going to use this piece and make another strip. And that will be a little bit too long, but we'll make it fit. And I want to trim the other side. And I'm going to put that right there. So, Margaret said she'd be honored to be my sister. Thank you, Margaret. We're two peas in a pod. We think alike. She knows exactly what I like, and she knows me enough to know what I'm trying to do. See, I love that. I love that gold fabric and the burgundy, and it's pulling from the other page and down here and back up here. Woohoo! Put a little piece right there. Make it thinner. Now, who would have thought just a little piece of fabric would make a page pop like that? Who would have ever thought that? Don't know. Have no idea. Have no idea. So that's going to go right there. And I'm just going to go all the way down to there. There. That's in. So, hi Joyce. Hi Sana. Hi honey. So anyway, everybody should have their washi tapes in the mail to your partners. We did have a butterfly napkin. Oh, I was going to show you all the napkins again. Margaret sent me some napkins today, and she sent me a butterfly napkin and a hummingbird napkin, a forest with the bears, with one bear, and the forest animal napkin. And she sent me an oriental napkin, a Chinese napkin, and I've already put it in the book. This was the oriental napkin, and it has horses on it. And it's right here in our oriental book, the Chinese book, Japanish book. And I did a tip in and put in an extra page. So we've got another page to decorate. And she also sent me there were some horses, Run for the Roses napkin. And she sent me a Belief napkin. And so this is for the napkin trade. This will be for the napkin trade for June. So I don't have to have your name, but I can go ahead and make an attentive list. And there's the Run for the Roses. And I've got more napkins over on my shelf. And then I showed you the hummingbirds and the Japans. So, but she sent me all these napkins today, and I love them. Love every one of them. And I'm putting these back in the bag for now. And these will go into the bedroom, and while I'm watching TV at night, I will take the backs of them off. But these will be in the napkin trade, some of these. So we will be having a napkin trade for the month of June. And the way we're going to play is you are going to mail me 5 napkins with a self-addressed stamped envelope. And if you take the backs off of your 5 napkins and make them fit into your envelope, fold them away that they will fit in the envelope, it should take 1 stamp, 2 at the most. But you can look at it and see if it looks flat enough. If it's not flat enough and you don't take the backs off of them, you will have to put 2 stamps on. Pretty sure. But I can demonstrate how to take the backs off of your napkins. and how to fold your napkin to fit in an envelope. So if you open your napkin up, you have, I usually just lick my fingers and I go like that and it pulls apart and then the napkin comes off of the back. You might have to pull slow, a little, go slow, or you will create a little tear like that. So I don't want that to tear, so I'll go at it at a different angle. And it depends on how much glue the company used on your napkin backs. And sometimes they put a little bit extra, sometimes it's too much glue. So I'm getting a tear right here. So I'm going to be going to another corner and go around in a circle until I get the back of the napkin off. And hopefully, when you get your new napkins, you will want to do some napkin art, like what I'm doing. So I take the white and I fold it up like this, and then I go in half, and I lay this over to the side, and I use these for cleaning up when I need a napkin uh, for paint or to wipe my brushes on or to wipe my hands on or to blow my nose with. It's just a free napkin. So here is the original. We're going to send this to somebody. So you can take your napkin, and if you have an envelope this size, then no problem. But most of your envelopes are going to be um, a different size. So if you trifold this into threes, into thirds, like that, that's a trifold. It will go without any problem into this gold envelope. It will fit in a gold envelope perfectly. Okay? And if you are using a white envelope, then you may need to fold your napkin in just one half like this, and this will fit into a white business envelope. So fit it into your envelope. You need 5 napkins. Send them to me with a self-addressed stamped envelope, and then I will send you back 5 different napkins from Margaret and me. Margaret sent me the napkins, so I'm going to be sending the napkins out to you guys. And so that's how that's going to go about. And if you have any questions, I'm going to be talking about this all the way to the end of May. And this begins in June, okay, June the 1st. We will begin, and you can go ahead and start sending me your envelopes now or later. And don't worry if um, if you don't have any napkins. All you have to do is say something to me. And Santa says the kitchen scales are the best. Yes, they are. I have a set of scales, and I have no idea. I got this at Harbor Freight, I think, 100 years ago. It's been used, and I can weigh my envelopes, and up to 1 ounce. Now, if you use a butterfly stamp in the U.S., that is for a non-machinable uh, envelope, and it's good for a stamp and a half. Okay, it's enough money for an ounce and a half of items in your envelope. So, Margaret, I know you don't have any envelopes. You gave them all to me. I need them by June the 15th. If you get them to me by the 15th, I'm going to be mailing out all of the envelopes, um, that all of the ones that I have received will be going out on June the 15th. So that's how that goes about. And like I said, any kind of any kind of napkin, it doesn't matter if it's a big one or a little one. I don't mind. And And I've always said to when you send an envelope, a napkin to somebody, you want your napkin to be completely filled with pictures. And I think I can show you a demonstration of a napkin that doesn't have everything on all four sides. I thought I had one. Well, I guess I don't. But every one of these napkins, they have prints on all four corners of the napkin. And sometimes you get just one picture. And honest engine, thought I had one. But a lot of times there might be a picture on one of these corners, and then the rest of the napkin will be a solid color. That is not a great napkin to send to somebody besides me. I don't mind if I get just one photo, but if you had four photos, you get four times the usage of that photo. So that was my point there. But I don't care whatever. And if you need to go to the Dollar Tree to get your napkins from the Dollar Tree, that's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with Dollar Trees. It could be it could be birthday, Christmas, Easter, Halloween, I don't care. It could be any kind of a napkin that you want to send me, and I will send you back 5 napkins, and I will guarantee that all of my napkins will be the whole page. So, but you send me anything you got, any napkin that you have, and I will send you back 5 different napkins. And and more than likely it'll be, some of them will be Margaret's napkins. And then I bought some of these napkins earlier this year. So everybody's going to be getting one of these. I think I got enough. I'll have enough of this to send to everybody. And these are really cute. And these are little ones. These are cocktail napkins because they're this small size. And then the dinner napkins would be like this size is a dinner napkin, and then a luncheon napkin is 5 by 5. So you got the cocktail, lunch, and dinner napkins. And I don't care what you send me, and I will accept anything. And I will probably take all of your napkins, and we're going to make a napkin book. And I'm going to put all of your napkins in the napkin book, and show you how I do a napkin, make a napkin book, and do some napkin art. So this one I glued in here to make an art page, and I've got a few more things over here on my table that could go in this box on this page. And this is a money envelope or a coin envelope or some kind of an envelope that Cindy Lovin sent me, and it's as cute as it can be. It's as cute as it can be. So I and the horse on this napkin is down here, so I could easily glue this up here, and it would fit. And I can see all of this napkin down here. So this is good. So I'm going to go ahead and glue that down, and I'm going to use my hot glue gun. And I'll just put a little bit on the back, and I'm going to lay it down right there. That's cute. Woohoo! And I'm going to put, yeah, it's got CL on the corner. It's already got Cindy's initials. So hi, Di. Hello, Patty. Good to see you. So the napkins are next, and this is so pretty. Look at this. I think I'm going to put that right there. Make it a belly band. I am. I'm going to make it a belly band. So I've got um, my iron. I got my iron out. I'm going to iron that crease out of it. Got my little craft iron. So we'll let that warm up for just a minute. Make sure we don't burn ourselves. All right. And I'm going to trim this edge off. Like that. And it's going to be a belly band. But I want to iron that crease out of there. So, any questions? Diane, what are you going to do today? Good morning. It's already ironed out. Lickety split. That way it'll lay down flat. What's on your agenda today? Is it already Sunday? Or are you just waking up to Saturday? I don't know the difference. You'll have to tell me. So that's all I'm going to need of the iron. So I'm going to unplug it and put this over here to the side so I don't burn myself. And then we're going to glue this down for a belly band. Like that. And again down here. Just like that. Okay. And she says, I'm practicing pricing stock and making some smart journals. It's Sunday morning. Okay. She gets Sunday morning first. Hi, View. Hello, View. Good to see you. And Santa says it's 1:40 a.m. And I'm thinking Santa's on the other side of me and it's Saturday morning. So I don't have to tell me. It's Saturday morning where she is. So hope everybody's doing well. I am. I'm doing very well today. And so we'll see if there's anything left over that we can put. See, there's another butterfly. We've got some more things that we can use in our book. This came out of a gift catalog for like cross stitching or diamond painting. And I love it. And it looks like it belongs in this book. And I've got 3 little birds here and some Oriental writing. I don't need that. And I've got an extra butterfly, and it's just partial. I'm wondering if I could do a partial in the corner up here. It would have been cute down here. I could still put it down there. I'm going to cut this one out and put it on that page. I'm going to try it. And then on this, I can put something there to use these little things up. I could put, this was from Packaging Journal Studio. And so I think I'm going to put that one there. be part of the walk. We'll cut that off. I've got 2 of them. Oh, decisions. Kind of like just putting that there. And then maybe put something on the inside. So let's just see if we can't put that right there. I just like it coming down the hallway. Get another glue stick. And I'm going to glue this down. And it's going right there. This is the Asian book. This is the Japanish book. And then we're going to get the mermaid book out next. And the only reason why I got this book out was because I had a Asian napkin that I got from Margaret. So that's how this happened. Happy little accident. And so I've got another one of these. So I've got this page to fill up. We'll just tuck that under the belly band for a minute and find out what else I have. I'm going to cut this little bit of a butterfly out. I'm going to put it down here in this corner. So we'll just snip it out real quick. And we're going to put it right down here because we can. And I'm going to hot glue it down like that. Like that. There. We don't have to wait for the glue to dry because it's going to cool off real fast. And then this butterfly, there's another one up here. I could have it coming off the page up here. So I'm going to try that one. It's flying down. It's doing a loop-de-loop. If you have any questions, type in caps for me. And I'm going to put this one on the edge and let that butterfly fly down. I think that looks good on that page. So I'll just lift this up a little bit and glue that like that. Ta-da! So we got two. We got two. Esther is making progress in your room. 1 bag of recycle, 1 bag of giveaway, and 2 bags of garbage. And these are 13-gallon bags. Bless your heart. Bless your heart. That's hard. Now, you've got to do it fast. You've got to go ahead and put that garbage by the bin outside. Get it to the curb. And then the recycle bag, are you going to donate that to the charity shop? 2 bags of garbage. Oh my gosh. Good for you, Esther. Good for you. Okay. So this is good. I like that. And I did that. I still have another picture. I've got some birds. And I've got this pretty little picture. That's pretty. I'd almost like to paint her. So I could put her there or over here on this page. Then I've got this page. See if I can't find a pretty page for it. Not there. This is pretty full. That's pretty full. This one's pretty full. I don't really want to cover up that flower. This one's pretty full. And that one's pretty good. I could cover that leaf up. It would look pretty good on this page. So I'm going to put it right here. So let's find my glue stick. And I cover that leaf up, but that's okay. It's just a leaf. And see this little thread here? This little thread. This is what Carol, I think this came from Carol. Carol, do you remember this? She's still in here? I think she sent that to me in some Happy Mail, and I used it in my Japanish book. I do. I wonder if she remembers. Just a little more glue each. She's got the belly band. Esther's putting it in her car right now. Good girl. Good girl. Yes, I made a belly band right here. And I've got some more little things. Oh, you think that would look good on the belly band? I'm sorry. I've already glued it down. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Can I get it up? No, it's down. I'm sorry. Just a little too long. So sorry, Diane. We'll find something else for the belly band. And I still have this napkin. This is one of my napkins. I could put some of that, get that in here. It it goes with the belly band, doesn't it? So I'll demonstrate how I take the backs off. I know that all of you all know how to do this by now, but I lick my fingers and I go like this to separate the napkin from the back of the napkin. And you have to take this part off. Isn't that cute? It's got the scalloped edges. And then I use these for scrappy things for when I need to wipe my hands or my brush or something. So, and this napkin here, what makes this napkin so, I should have put this napkin down first. It would have been so pretty on this whole page. But it's too late. I've already glued it. It's hot glued down. I tear it. But what I love about this napkin is that the whole napkin is facing the right direction. There's no this is the top and this is the bottom. There's a lot of times they go upside down. Yeah, you just learned about the back of the napkin. Good, good, good. When you use this napkin in your art, if you put the back on, if you leave the back on and you glue it down, this top part will come off of the back, and you're stuck without this, the pretty part. You're stuck. So that's why we take the backs off of our napkins. And it's also lighter in weight when you mail it out to your partners. So, but I can use part of this to put down, and maybe I'll just use half. I can use half. So I'm just going to cut this right down the middle. Joe is in the house.
Hello, hello. I don't have chat over here.
I'm sorry, honey.
That's okay.
He can't see chat, so I'll have to read it for him. So I'm going to put that over here on this side. That's all right. I don't mind that.
Oh,
Don't
very
mind it at all.
nice. How about the Cardinals?
Where are the cardinals?
No, but there was a bird too.
These are bluebirds.
I know. They just got pixie red Cardinals.
Hey, Joe. Hi, Joe.
Hi, Teresa.
No,
Hi, girl.
that's Hi, Honey Joe. She says Hi, Honey Joe. They're all saying hi to you.
Hi,
We,
ladies.
we've got Candy and Marie and View and Carol. Carol, did you hear what I said about that little ribbon? I think that came from you. Don't ask me how I remember that, because I can't remember yesterday. Hardly. Hardly. So we're just going to put some glue stickies down here and lay this napkin down here.
Yeah, that's good. Kind of
Hi,
reminds-
Lala. Okay, she's taking her antibiotics. It's making me feel icky. Wanted to say hello and head back to bed. Okay, Lala. Take good care,
Hope
honey.
you get feeling better, babe.
Yep, we hope you feel better. Thanks for stopping in. So we just glue this little napkin down. Let's see. And Lala says, please remember thumbs up and comment on the live stream when it becomes available. It helps the algorithms. It does. It helps the algorithms. Okay, so we'll save this little blue napkin for something else. And let's see what else we have left. I think I've got everything down that I had. Now I had some other birds. What did I do with them? What did I do with them? They're in here somewhere. Okay, I've lost. There they are. I do have some birds. So let's go back over here to the red page and see if these birds show up on the red page. And I think they will. Let's see. This is just the head of a bird. Oh, here's the other bird. Here we go. So these are little red, I think they're called red-breasted wrens.
Red-breasted wrens.
That's hard to say.
That's either an adult,
Hi, Lynn.
male or female.
I need black and white paper craft ideas. Woohoo! So I'm going to get my glue stick, and I think these birds will look good on this page. So I'm going to glue them down. Black and white, go. Black and white wedding, anything to do with a bride and a groom. Black and white. A wedding.
Bow tie.
A black tie.
This on the lady.
I think this looks good, guys. Paper craft ideas. This is what I like to do, Lynn. When I need an idea and I don't have anybody to talk to, I go in here to my internet, and in the search bar, I type in black and white crafts. crafts, and I search for it. And then I go up here to the top and I clicked images. And here are the images for black and white crafts. So you can just look around and see, look here, see the hand? They made a panda out of the hand.
That's cute. Cat's out of the.
You can sketch that out real quick. A tuxedo wedding, and it could be uh, the penguin are black and white.
Mhm.
Salt and pepper shakers. So, and then there's a zebra over here. There's a zebra.
Mhm.
Are we helping? Are you taking notes, Lynn? You're inspired by my stencil binder, by the way. She got a binder to put her stencils in, just like me. Well, hello, Andrew. Hi, Donna. Oh, Andrew's sons are going to go duck hunting. Woohoo!
Quack, quack.
A black and white dog. There you go.
Black and white duck.
She found a dog though. So that's how I search for things. You could a ghost, make a ghost out of white paper and and put some black for the face. Um, circles for the eyes and the mouth, and then tie a little ribbon, a black ribbon around the paper. Hi, Donna. No response. Don't leave. Come on in. Come on in. I didn't see your name earlier, but I'm glad to see you now. So, yeah, I'm multitasking here. So, but I think the panda's cute. Oh, she doesn't have a notebook to write it down. Okay. Well, you'll have to rewatch this video. There's a bird. Okay. So, let's finish this up so we can move on. So I think I got everything that I had out except for this one little thing. And I don't know where I want to put it. So I'm going to just stick it in here behind the belly band. Or put it on the belly band. How about if I put it on the belly band? Let's put it on the belly band. That's what Diane wanted me to do with that other picture. She wanted me to put it on the belly band, and I already glued it down. Dang it. So let's do this. Put some ephemera on it. Okay, Carol. Good night, everybody. Good night, Carol. Good night, honey. Take good care. All right. So I think I'm going to quit this book and move on. We did it. We did some good things, and I think I'm going to quit on that. So there we go. There we go. Okay. So we'll put this over to the side. And I'll show you what I did in the chicken book today. I was working in the chicken book because Tuesday I wasn't feeling good, so I did this page here, and it is it came from the back of an envelope from Colleen. The This was on my Happy Mail envelope. and so I cut it off, painted this yellow gold, and I glued down these items that came off of her envelope. So this was a Happy Mail envelope, and this was a napkin that Colleen sent me last week, and it's a barn. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait till Tuesday and draw, maybe ink black, do some black outlining. And then I did this the other day, and this was some paper that Colleen sent me, and a chicken napkin. And this was a napkin that Colleen gave me. And I did this the week before. And before that, I did this. so this was the chicken book, and I do have some more paper. I've got black and white paper, just like Lynn, and I'm going to do a black and white chicken in here probably Tuesday. Probably on Tuesday. And I did this. I did this Thursday night, and I thought it was wet, still wet, but it's got varnish on it. I varnished it down real good to uh, to make sure that the dried flowers were down, and they won't chip off or anything. So we did that Thursday night, and it turned out really cute. Did I date it? Did I date it? I don't see a date. We'll just go ahead and date it. It's around here somewhere. So Ellen says, doing okay, waiting to hear about the job interview. Oh, goodness, I hope they don't wait too much longer. So we want to put this on the 14th. Let's see if we can get this dated. Yeah. So I'll just put it down here in a few spots, just for fun. Okay, we got it down a couple of times. So I'm not going to work in this tonight, but we do have a few more pages left to do, and I'm going to move on because I want to do some napkin things with the napkins. But I love my vintage book, and it's too fat, but there's nothing I can really do about it. It's too fat, but we're not going to cry. We're just going to let it be fluffy. So this can go over to the side. And so let's see what I was going to do. What was I going to do? I don't remember now what else I was going to do. I wanted to make some tags out of these guys, and I was looking for my eyelets, and I don't know where they are. And they're in a pink box. The box is about 4 by 6, and about an inch and a half thick.
Is it a hole punch or?
It's a pink plastic box. Look up here first. I did look up there. I do believe it's a pink.
How about red?
No, it's plastic.
Or plastic?
Yeah, it's like a pencil box.
There's a middle one.
No, it's got to be plastic and pink.
Okay. There's a middle one with a pink bottom.
And I'm looking over here. No.
I'm looking over my four-leaf
I'm
clover.
looking over a four-leaf clover.
I overlooked before.
Okay.
Fell down.
He's going to have a craft lunch.
Let's see. I don't see a.
Well, anyway, okay. This will be another day then. We won't do it today. I wanted to do it. I've been wanting to do it for 2 or 3 days. So I'm going to, not going to worry about it. So let's get out. We haven't painted for a while. Let's work into the mermaid book, and then let's paint something after the mermaid. How about if we just do that? How about that? Let's just see what we've got in the mermaid book that we can work on. We did draw this the other day, and that was a lot of fun. And we were putting in these whale tabs, the whale's tail tabs. So, and I think we could probably continue to do that. And I think I found one more whale's tail, and I have a little bit more paper. I could probably, there's another whale's tail. I've got 2 whale's tails. So we can make some more of these and put these in the book. And oh, I forgot to show you this. Margaret sent me some napkins, but she also sent me some Happy Meal. And I want you to look at this little box. It's called CSY Art Gallery. So when I come in here, there was a tiny box. It's a tiny tin box, handmade honey watercolor. Oh, well, I didn't even read that. Honey watercolor. That is awesome. So it came in a little tin. Isn't that awesome? Woohoo! So we'll have to use this. So it does open up like this. We've got some gel silica in there. We'll put that in the junk drawer. And it does have some magnets uh, to put on the bottom of your pots. These are little pots, POTS pots, and they're paint, and they're individually wrapped. So I'm going to open them up and put them in the tin, and I will put these down because they're a magnet. And then I will take the backs off of these, and then when I put my pots down in there, they'll stick to the magnet and they won't flip flop out of the box. So what I want to do is take the sticky part off and put this on this side of the box, inside the box. And then I'll take the sticky side off of this one and lay this with the magnet side down. And this is sticky. So when I put my pots in here, I'm going to open each one. There's red, brown, orange, green, oh, chocolate green, golden copper, crystal silver, gold pearl, and Inca gold. Wow. So these are going to go in the box just like that. And I have to take the paper off of them. So I want to know how they did this without Butterfingers. How they had to wrap each one of these individually. So this the white part is the pot, and then this is the green. And I'm going to put this one over here on this side of the pot. Let's see, which way did it go in? I don't remember. We'll put it there. And then there's a sticker that tells the color. So what I'm going to do with this is put it in this corner. chocolate green. I think that's what it says. Bye, Lynn. Okay, honey. Good luck. Uh, Angela said, be right back. Oh, Andrew says, I'm going to video when we cross on the ice. Woohoo! Send me a picture and I'll show the girls, Andrew. So we've got the green. Excuse me. I don't really think it thinks that I'm just going to randomly do it. So I'm going to tear this off. This is going to be the gold pearl. And we'll put it in the middle. And tear the paper off.
Is that on?
Yeah, and I've already fed her, so please put her out.
God, I fed her before you did.
Put her outside.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And they're little foils. They've got little foil. And I could possibly use my X-Acto knife to open this up. Hi, Steph. How are you? So I can open this up. It's a little fiddly because they're little pots, but there is the gold pearl, and it's gold. So it's going in the middle at the top. And then we'll do the red brown. There's no rhyme or reason of the order. And it's going to be over here on this side. And we'll take the paper off of this one. Well, maybe. Hi, Jassy. Margaret sent me some new paints, so I'm going to use them. I'm getting them out. This foil, I wish I had a piece of chocolate in that foil. Ooh, I'd eat it right now. So this is a red brown, which is a very good rose color, coppery color. They call it red brown. So they're sticking on top of the magnet in the tin. And then we have Inca Gold on the bottom. Crystal Silver in the middle. And Golden Copper on the end, on that left end. So we're going to open these up. Somehow. Come on. Come on. There we go. So this one's the golden copper. It's a little tin. And this one's the crystal silver. Ooh, this is silver. It's real silvery in the middle. And the last but not least is the Inca Gold. I'm being very careful with the knife so I don't stab myself. So those are the metallic metal colors we've got there. So with that being said, let's pick all of this up. And clean our mess up a little bit off the table and our little pieces of paper that we used. And then we can try these out. So I'll put that back up. Okay. So I found 2 whale's tails. I'm going to put in the book. So let's get the glue stick out. We're going to use those paints. We'll use them in here in the book. And I would like to use these watercolors in the book for something highlighting. We can highlight her scales. And then get my other journal out, my painting journal, and we'll paint something from the Victorian girls. So this one's going to go right here. Going down the page like that. And this was fun that we did the other day, and it was the expand paste, and then we did texture paste with the bubbles, and I used a spackle type of powder to make this texture space. It's for walls, finishing walls. And so that turned out really cute. I like that. We could add some bronze to it or some silver. Let me scoot my chair up just a minute here. There we go. So I'm going to get my paintbrush. And I think I'll use the little one. And I'm going to get the silver. And apparently it's made with honey. I can't tell. It smells good. Now I got silver on my nose. It's a white pearly silver. Crystal silver. And I'm going to paint my water bubbles with this. So thank you, Margaret. I love this. This is a treat. The napkins was enough, but this is an extra treat. So I don't like that brush. So this is a Japanese paintbrush that was handmade in Japan or China, somewhere Asian, and it's one of my Japan brushes, and it's real super soft. So I'm needing one that's a little bit stiffer. So let's try this one over here. This is a stiffer brush. So we'll try this one. The other one was too soft. So, and I like it. This brush, this is much better. So I am painting my bubbles silvery. Crystal silver. It looks almost, it's metallic. a metallic white, I guess you could call it, silver tone. So Santa probably went to bed. She's it's nighttime where she is. So anyway, for those of you that came in late, there was a couple of you came in. And hi, Be Wild. Come on in. How are you? I was talking about the napkin trade. It's for the month of June. So now's the time to get ready for your napkin trade. You are going to send me your napkins, 5 napkins with a self-addressed stamped envelope, and I will send you back 5 napkins that are different than what you send me. It would be completely different. And I showed you some of the napkins that I have, and I have more. And oh, I should have asked Joe to get that down for me. He was in here, but he took the cat outside. Um, but anyway, I'll get my napkin box out next time he comes in here, and then I will send you back 5 different napkins for the trade, and then when I get all of your all's napkins, I'm going to be making a napkin book, storage book, and it's going to be a napkin flow book. And for the new people that don't know what a flow book is, it's a book that you don't sew anything together. You put it together with a ribbon or a rubber band, and I will use a soft ribbon since we're doing it with napkins. And then you put your napkins under the ribbon, and you can look through your book and you can pull out any napkin you want at any time without any trouble. That is a napkin flow book, and I love making them. And I have no idea uh, if it has been talked about before or invented before. It may be invented by somebody else, but I think I made it up. I don't think I got that idea from anybody but my brain. But that doesn't mean there's not another napkin flow book out there. And I've showed you my flow books. I've seen a paper flow book. So there are my bubbles. Shiny. So that's good. And the bronze and the gold one, the gold and copper and the bronze might be good for sand. hmm Remember the sand dollar I was trying to paint the other day? I'll have to find that picture back out. Um, and I gave away the jellyfish to Erin. So she's got the jellyfish that we made with the resin and the beads. So I have to make a new one for me. So this would be pretty to put some gold tones on. So I'm going to use my brush again, and I'm going to try the golden pearl, which is a yellow gold. It just takes a minute to get it started, to get your brush loaded up. And just do a little bit of tap, tap, tap around the edges of the the gold tone. Just give it a little bit of a shine. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That is nice. And I'm sure she got this on Amazon, but these are nice. And it's a perfect size for my desk. And I'm hitting all of these little gold spots. Like that. Okay. So I decorated that page up. Perfect. Perfect. And I can put some in her hair. The yellow gold in her hair. Just by doing this. Oh, I love it. I gotta let that dry. I can't turn the page. And then I can leave this open to dry, but I can leave it on my desk. Perfect. It doesn't take long to dry. Oh, Candy. Thank you. Candy said many of good quality watercolors are made with honey to keep them moist. Well, thank you, Candy. I did not know that. I bet Sharon Lumbar knew it. I don't suppose Sharon's in here yet. I will show her the watercolors. She's a watercolorist person. And this is dry, completely dry, so I can turn the page. And look, there's more paper of this gold. And look at the gold doily that I have in here. So let's move on and look through here, see if there's anything in here. Here's a word. Happiness comes in waves. That would be pretty to put on this page. Oh, I could do some more uh, expand paste over here on this page. Raise your hand if you want to see some more expand paste. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Me. I do. I was looking up here. Maybe my little pink boxes. There it is. It's up here. I just had a wild hair to look behind this needle box because I knew it was sitting up and there was some space behind it. And this is what I've been looking for 2 weeks. Yay, I found it. So we can do our tags. Okay, so first things first, we're going to use some of this. Now, there's several people people that make this. It's not just by Sizzix, okay? This is uh, it's called White Blanco, and it's more of a creamy color. It's not Snow White. It's not Snow White. It's more creamy, like an almond color. But then when you heat it heats up to be white. Snow White. and it has this little rubber seal that you need to have on there. And for some reason, it doesn't want to come. Oh, there's a little pull tab. Never mind. It got sticky on the edges, I guess. Let me take some of those edges off there and get it up. There we go. Some of the edges got some product on it and it made it sticky. So this is a seal lid thing. So I'm going to use my spatula, and you can color this, but I'm not going to color it. It also comes in colors, but they're pastels because I have added color to this, and it didn't stay dark. It went to a pastel because when it expands, the color would expand and bleach out and fade out. So it would be a pastel color if you use color in this, or if you buy the expand paste in colors, you can buy it in pastel colors. But anyway, I like just using the white. It expands white, and it reminds me of popcorn. It's a gel. It's really jelly, and you put it on with your palette knife, and it's really slippery. And so you have to uh, pat it on your paper to get it to stick. And I'm going to sneeze. um, so it's really slippery. You can try to put it on with a paintbrush, but this is just as easy. Excuse me. I don't know where that come from. So anyway, I'm just sort of dabbing it onto the paper, and it is slippery like butter. It's very slippery. So you kind of get some on there, and I'm just using the palette knife to zigzag it around. You could probably use a toothpick or a skewer and just tap it down till it sticks. And so that's the deal here with this stuff. That is the deal. But it's really like a jelly type thing. Slippery when wet. And it has some water on top of it. And I think you can constitute it. If it gets thick, you can add just a touch of water to this. So let's move this down a little bit over there. And so that's that. So I'm going to wipe this off, put this up, and put the lid back on my expand paste so it'll keep moist. Put the lid back on real good. Sit this back up on my shelf. Thank you, Ellen. She loves my book. Thank you, thank you. I'll put that back up there. And I get my heat gun, and it won't work with a hairdryer. You gotta have it, it has to be real hot. Uh, so I'm using the heat gun. You gotta be careful, don't burn yourself. And we'll put this Happiness Comes in Waves on this page. Let me bring you down so you can see it work. Watch that right there. It puffs up like popcorn. Here goes. It looks like the waves on the beach. Okay, I think that'll do it. And now we have waves. We have waves. It's 3D, and it cools down very fast. It's already cool to touch. The paper is still warm, but the white stuff is dry, is cool, and it reminds me of styrofoam. Remember the styrofoam coffee cups, the 8 ounce ones you used to get at church, the disposable cups. That's what it reminds me of. That's what it reminds me of. So we're going to put this. I'd like to have something else on this page, but I could put this in the middle. I could ink it. I could put it up there. What do y'all think? Maybe find some fish. Let me look in the back of the book. The back of the book might have some more things, extra things. So I've got some more stickers. I've got some more ocean pictures too. This was from Kellyanne. Did she? I think I need to put a couple of fish on that. I think I've got fishy stickers around here. Here's some seashells. We could put some of those on that. Colorful fish would look good too. Let's see if I can find some fish. This is black and white stickers. Just a minute. Here we got another mermaid back here. Woohoo! Is she going to look good in the waves? I think she's going to look good right laying at the bottom down there. I'm cutting her out. And we got some cute little stickers that we might be able to put on that doily. Angela's biting the pollen. Me too. My sinus pill just ran out of my system just now. My nose starting to run. And I sneezed. So and Joe just came in from outside, so he probably brought the pollen in on him. And I will ink the edges of this girl so you can't see the white around her. Although it doesn't look bad on this page because it's got white on the page. So that's good. So I don't know what this is, a pillow or a fan or something. But we're going to cut it out. Get that little white part off. like that. Good. Okay. So, what should we use around her edge? Is my purple still out? I had my purple ink pad out here forever. I've been using it like crazy. Looking for my purple ink pad. Found it. We'll use our purple ink pad. I have pink. I could get pink out. But we're going to try this. And try to color that little bit of white around her so it'll blend in just like that. And I can use the little corner. If I hold my mouth right, it'll color the white part but not her arm. Just like that. I colored that little bit of purple right there. That's all it needed. And it took the white part and toned it down. So, thank you, Stephanie. So we'll just ink her a little bit around her tail. A little bit more. We'll have it. We'll have it fixed up. And I can even do that. All right, so I'm going to put her, she needs to be on something with her elbow. And so we can rehearse on where we want to put her on the page, but I'm thinking on the bottom of the page, and then we can find something for her to lay on, like a rock or something. We'll try to be creative on what we find. Looking for something that she can lay on. So we got that. And I could just take and put this on here. A little bit of purple. So that it is not so stark white. So I like that. Let's put this away for a minute. And I've got some, these are ocean stickers. And we could maybe find a shell. We could find a shell for her to lay on. Let's just see what we can find. See if there's anything big enough to. There's a lighthouse. We could put the lighthouse in the middle. That's good. That's good. There's the bottle. She wanted to lay on the bottle. We could have her lay on the bottle. I think that looks good. I'm going to use the bottle, and this says I need vitamin C. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm not going to even look any further. Nope, not looking. We're going to put these back in the bag. This is enough for one page. Marty runs to the balcony and tips over the snack table to wake everyone up. Whoopsie! Hi, Marty. Come on in. We're playing in the mermaid book. And I also have these two little things that were on the page. And that's a blowfish and another conch shell. And I think I'm going to stick them in this sticker packet for safekeeping. Come on. There we go. That'll be good. And we'll put this back in the back of the book. Back in the back. Throw away my scrippy scraps. Clean my table up. This is sticker, so I'm going to open it off, take the back off. Hi, Mark. Mr. Eternity. How are you? I saw a picture of you and your mom. I think you went out to dinner. We made a mermaid book and we're playing in it. Marty sniffles and sneezes. Hey, Bethy. I love spring. Hate the allergies. Me too. But it was a glorious day today. It was. It was very pretty here too. Everything is finally turning green again. Woohoo! Mark is still alive. Well, I'm glad to hear that. That's good news. Good news. So I'm going to put this up here. And we're going to put this in the middle of the page. Happiness comes in waves. And we're going to put the lighthouse in the middle of the page. And after we're done with this, it's 8 o'clock. Heavens to Betsy. I was wanting to paint. Am I going to have time? I'm sure I can find other things to do. I've got that paper over here. I need to make some more whale's tails. So we're going to put this down in the gutter, the lighthouse. And we're going to sit this mermaid over here on top of the bottle. She's got a little parasail with her. And we're going to glue her down here. That's what I wanted to do. Marty's got some energy bars. Woohoo! And I'm going to use the hot glue gun because the waves over here are a little lumpy and I can get it down quicker with the hot glue gun. And you know what would look good on this? Something glittery. Something glittery. So we're going to put some glue there. And some glue there. Marty got so many spams called today that she had to put her phone do not disturb. There you go. Well, if the number is not in my contact list, they should leave a message if they really want to get a hold of me. Other than that, if they're not in my contact list, I do not know them, right? So my doctors, they always leave a message, call us back. So we know that they'll leave a message. But these cops, these robocalls, they don't leave messages. Sometimes they do, and it's the same thing over and over. And I block those numbers. And I've been having Florida. Somebody from the Florida state of Florida has been calling about um, an electric something to save on your electric, and it's those solar power panels that they want to put on your roof, and it's a sales call. It's not from Florida Power and Light. It's from another company that are claiming that I have a money, unclaimed money, but I have to buy those solar lights. I'm not going to buy those solar lights. So I'm always fighting with them, but I don't answer them if I don't know them, and they automatically go silent if it's a spam call, spam risk. It'll say spam risk, and they go silent. They never ring through. Okay, I'm gonna put my glue gun down. This is cute. So I'm gonna get my date back and find the date. And today is the 16th. So I'll move that. And I'm going to put the date on my tab. Perfect. So this page is done in the mermaid book. This is the fun part when you get to do stuff. So we'll save this one for next time. It's got waves. So this is the mermaid book, and it's coming along quite nicely. Quite nicely, I might add. So this was a cute tag, and I need to put a thing on it. I found my eyelets. What I did was I filled this part full of eyelets and everything that I had in my stash, and then my crimper handle, I put it in my scissors. It's not even in there. Is it out on the table? I don't even see it. I think they're out somewhere because I wanted to use them. Well, it beats me now. Now I've lost my crimper. It's hot pink. I don't see them. Heavens to Betsy. What am I like? Not right there. Huh. Honest Injun. Honest Injun, I don't see them. Oh, there they are. Found them. They were out. Right where I left them. So, what I'm trying to do over here, the chicken book keeps sliding down. So these I keep in my scissor drawer, and because I use the hole punch all the time. So so anyway, we're going to take and put a tag on this. So I will punch a hole in it like that. And then I'm going to use a an eyelet that just matches the color perfectly with that ocean blue. And I'll put it in my squeezer thing. And I think I want to do it this way. I forget. It goes in like that. And you squeeze it, and it presses the back on together around the hole. Isn't that cute? And I found some more of that blue thread, which is embroidery thread, or this is the cord. It's a cord. It's not embroidery thread, but it's not really green. But I've been using it throughout the book, so we're going to say we like it. So we're going to put this through the holes. See if we can put it through the holes. Like that. Like that. And we will tie a knot in our tassel. Like that. And then I'm going to take and I've got some loopies here, and I'll take my scissors and open those up to make more tassels, and then I'll trim it. And I'm not going to trim it too much, just a little bit. So there's our little tassel. And we can put it back in the box, in the pocket. So there's one, and I have some of these big fat eyelets, and they go on the same way, and they'll be fun to put in the book too. So let me put this over here to the side. Fancy smancy eyelets. See if we can find a place to put it. And see, we could put it something like this, and it goes through that eyelet. That would look good. So I'm going to use the big hole, which is this one, and I'll go right up here and punch a hole. in the corner. Put this in, and I can do it on this side or this side. And I think I'm going to do it backwards. I'm going to do this side. The big side will be over here, and then the little side will be over here. And so I go to my squeezer thing. I don't know the terms to this this tool. I don't know the terms. Nope, I don't. But we're going to put it in there and we're going to squeeze it. And I didn't feel it. I did not feel it go. No, I didn't feel it. So let's try it again. Turn it this way. Let's try this one and this one. And it did not squeeze. It tried to squeeze, but it didn't. And I do have a crocodile in my possession. And I could try it with this one and see if I can't do a better job with it. Because it's let's see, how's this work now? No, not there. There's just a minute. I gotta find the switch. I think it's this one here. That's it. So I'm going to take my paper and put it in here. And I'm wondering if it goes this way or the other way. I never know which is which. So I'm going to stand up. It's in there. And I'm going to push with my weight. It didn't do anything that I know of. It didn't squeeze. A little bit, I suppose. Maybe that's all it does. It did it a little bit. It's in there. So we're going to call it done. And now that we have that done, we can put something in the and dangle it. We can dangle something, like maybe one of these tassels. And we can tie it in the hole. That doesn't have much of a tie, so we need a bigger piece. We've got more thread. Now, I could also put that one back up front, and I could also use my mermaid that we have made from years ago, and she could go in the pocket and be hung and hanging in the eyelet, and we could take her out of the pocket and play with her. So that would be do. Yes, it's a crocodile, and I call it crocodile. Crocodilly. Hi, Becca. Yes, that's what they do in the morgue. They tie the tags to the toes if they have a toe. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to get a piece of thread, and it could be used to tie onto a package or a tassel to hang out the top of a book like a bookmark. There's lots of ways you can use a tie. So I got that grommet on, and I'm proud of myself for doing that. So I'm going to put this in here, and then I'm going to tie it to my mermaid. And my mermaid, see, she's just got it taped, glued down on the back of her. She should have a grommet. She should have an eyelet up there. But we're okay. We're okay with it. We don't mind. We're in good shape. I got to watch Becca today play Minecraft, and I always thought, well, it's spelled, or she spelled it MINE, not mind, in your mind, MIND. And it could be a play on words because you do have to use your mind to play the mind game. But it's a mine, like an in the ground coal mine. It's MINE. So I learned today the difference between Minecraft and Mindcraft. I did. And Becca's playing Minecraft with her son, and it was fun. I was watching it for a long time, and then I got busy. So but they dig in and make tunnels and stuff. So here's our little mermaid, and she's on this page, and we could take her. She's got hips, fins on her hips, and she's got fins on her tail, like that. And then her arms, and she's got hair that floats in the water. She's got pigtails, and her arms can go up, and she can swim and do all kinds of fun things. And I can fold her kind of in half and put her in this little pocket down here. And she's in the book for safekeeping. She's got a belt. So that is a good idea to do that. So I'm happy with that. So we're slowly filling our mermaid book up, putting pockets and putting these whale's tail tabs in, and they help turn the pages. I'm loving this. I'm just really, really loving it. This is fabric. I got to use my new paint. Becca, hey Becca, did you see this? Oh no, Shannon needed your attention. This is called a CSY Art Gallery mini tin box made with watercolor. And Margaret sent them to me. And they're made with honey. They're the good ones. They're the good watercolors, and they're all metallic. I have the names of them. There's red, brown, bronze. There's gold pearl, chocolate green, gold copper, crystal silver, and Inca gold. And I've already used them, and they're lovely. They're lovely, and they stay right here on my desk. So, yeah. There we go. We've got one more mermaid that we need to cut out that we haven't done yet. And there's a lot of other little goodies back here, like these guys. There's some lighthouse paper, love letters. We could turn this into a tag. But anyway, yeah, so um, loving the mermaid. I'm still looking for some fish. I thought I had some more colored fish. But I don't see them. Well, there's one fish, and I was going to put it on this page. This is what Kellyanne made me, and I think a fish would look cute on that page. So, uh, so I don't know what time you left. I don't know what you missed. I used the crocodile, crocodile. I'm talking too much. So I just want to find a fish for Kellyanne's paper. So let's see if I can do it. Let's see if I can do it. So she probably went to dinner, Marty. She's hunting for Margaret. Margaret supports my channel. She loves what I do with you guys. And she supports me. And she sends me napkins and little paint tins. And she knows I'll use it. So there's that fish, and I'm going to put it on there. And it's going to swim in this and swim all over the dam. So that fixes her. And I'm going to take one of these octopus and I'm going to put it on this page too. It's kind of black and white, but that's all right. See if I can get it on there without tearing it in half. These tear in half very easily. I might add. Like that. There it is. So we're just going to put it right over here. And then we've got a ship and some shells. So let's put a ship on it. Like that. Ship ahoy! So that was from Kellyanne. And I think we're kind of done with this for the evening. It's 8:18. So I'll do her next time. And that looks good. I love it. Here's another tag. We need to put an eyelet in. So we will take and use this with one of these. And I saved this because it tells you the directions on how to use it, which I've never read. I think these are brads. I've got brads and I've got some beads and all kinds of little eyelets and things in here. So I just saw a blue one. Wonder if I can. There it is. So I'll put this one, this little blue one, in this guy, in this girl. So I'm going to use the small hole because it's a small eyelet. And I'll put the eyelet in the hole. Like that. And then we'll put it in the doolally. And we'll use a small thing. A small thing. And we'll use that one. And that one. And we'll put it in the hole. And then we'll hold it and press. I think it did it. I don't think it did it very good. So let's try it again. There. It did it, but it's not, it didn't look like it grabbed it, but it's on there. It's in there. It's not super clean on the back, but it's in there. Cropadilly dilly doolally. There you go, Marty. It's a crocodile. So we'll lay that there. And we've got some more of this blue string. And we'll make another tassel. So let's see how we got this. We'll stick this in there. We might stick it in there. We could. If we wanted to, we could stick it in there. With a little help from our friends. And I'm just going to tie a little knot. Like that. And then I'll cut that little bit there. Cut that off there. And we have another tassel. Or a little thing, something. So we did that. And it can go in the pocket. Uh-oh. I need some reinforcement. The glue did not stick. I think I used this. So I'm going to use the hot glue this time. Don't touch your finger with it by any means. And we're going to hot glue that down. And it'll cool real fast. And these will go back in the pocket. A card, a postcard, and a tag. And um, we can ink the edges a little bit. Yes, Marty. I haven't given a name for that one. The bigger cup. Oh, yeah, they're both a little one and a small one, isn't it? I used them both tonight. So, did everybody get to see the expand paste that I did? So that's good. And I'll do the postcard. Thank you, Esther. She's been cleaning. Boy, you need to I'll tell Becca. Becca, Esther cleaned her room out today. She carried out it was an 18-gallon bag, one bag for recycling, two bags for garbage out of her craft room today. So there's my postcard, and I'll put it in the pocket too. So we did real good tonight. We did a few little extras, and see if I can go back to where I got some stamps in there. Stamp page. We did some expand paste today on the waves. This was expand paste over here with the mermaid, and she needs vitamin C, and happiness comes in waves. That turned out to be a cute little page. And I did some gold painting on right here on this page. And these were the new paints that Margaret sent me. And I believe I used Inca Gold on that one. And I used it in her hair. See how shiny they are? Very nice paints. Esther's going to have a nice bath. Good, good, good. So I've enjoyed and this was what I did Thursday night. I did the expand paste. And I can do some more expand paste on some of those other pages in the back next time. And this was compound powder or spackle. And I put some silver on it to make it shine, the bubbles. I did that demo on Thursday to show you the difference between expand paste and spackling through your stencil. So anyway, we've had a lot of fun. I've been putting some whale's tails. I did her Thursday. She's cute. I need to put some glitter glue on her tails. And I can do that with my art glitter glue here, or my this is Crafter's Square, which is Dollar Tree, and it's glitter glue. And these are like 2 years old. I've had them forever. And I just need to get that off, and I can put some of it on her scales. And what I'll do is just something like that, and then I can take my paintbrush and smear it out a little bit with the paintbrush. Like that, and it will dry with glitter, and it'll have some. When it dries, it'll be shiny, it'll be sparkly. So I'm going to leave the book open right here on that to let that dry. And that's all I'm going to do tonight. We have had so much fun. We've played with napkins. I talked about the napkin trade coming up. Send me 5 napkins and a self-addressed stamped envelope, and I will send you back 5 different napkins. And I showed you some of the napkins that Margaret sent me, and napkins that I've bought. I've got some of that. So I think everybody's going to get one of these for sure. And then Margaret sent me some Chinese napkins, Run for the Roses. She sent a Believe train napkin. She sent a forest animals, a hummingbird, and a butterfly napkins. So you may get some of those, one of those, or some of them, or all of them in your napkin trade when you send me your napkins. And that's for June. So if you want to get them ready and send them to me, I will get yours ready to send you back. So that's all I'm going to do today. I didn't have time to paint, but we did play quite a bit. So So thank you, Steffi. She says, like, comment after the video loads up. It takes about 10 minutes for the video to load up. And if you want to do that, that's fine. So anyway, thank you. Thanks again to Margaret. Thanks to each and every one of you all. Hi, Teresa. And I will be back again on Tuesdays with Colleen. Hopefully Dana will be here. I know that she's getting ready to go. She's getting ready to go on vacation, but I'm not quite sure. I think it's in June. So we've just got another week or so before May is over with. So thank you all, and I will see you all later in the chat room somewhere. So I just need to do a quick couple of pictures for you all to put in the Facebook group. And I don't know. I'll just do 2 or 3 of these, and we'll do because I want to keep that one with my wax paper so that it doesn't stick to the other side. So I've had lots of fun. And I'll take a picture of this one. We did that one. And I think that's kind of all we did. But we would definitely take these gold and silver, and we'll go around some of these pictures and shine it up in the whole book. We'll do lots of that next time. So, okay, we did some tags. So Okay, I'm going to leave it open on this page so it won't take long to dry because I've already spreaded it out. So I think that's it. I've got the glue together. I got the hot glue gun off. Everything's unplugged. The inks are covered up. So I'm ready to go. So thank you all, and I'll see you soon. If you need me, message me. I'm always around. And Dana, Becca, if you're still in here, I am wearing my support hose, and they help. They help me from being dizzy, so I'm thankful for that. So, good night, everybody.